minding my own business, trying to download an app. I'm getting followed by some freak who works for my stalker. This one right here. Then he's going to tell me, get away from me. See, I knew you were racist. You called me a black thing. Wow, you just said you weren't racist, and now it shows that you are. I knew you were. From the way you spoke to me, you don't talk to me like that.
Fuck out of here, you bitch.
Or what? You followed me here. You followed me.
I follow you. I come here. I live here. So get out.
I'm not going anywhere. I don't believe you live there, because I want to see you go in that door. You don't live there. You follow me. You work for Liz and Aaron Morrill. Yes, you did. How did you even know I was standing at Sabon? How would you know? For the money. For the money. Because a person is a sociopath who hired you.
For what money?
Whatever they're supposed to be paying you, sir. Okay? You are a horrible human being. I just wanted to sit here and download my app and mind my own business. You come here with your life. No. You didn't know if I was going to ring the bell. This is an apartment building. You don't know if I was... I don't care what you call me. I'm better looking than you are. When I get my hair and makeup done, I look fabulous. Well, listen, you haven't been stalked for 10 years. I'm very cute, and I get told that every day. Well, a lot of people must be high then, because every day they tell me that I'm adorable. Yeah, so you need to stop stalking me. And you don't have to get all racist. I know your boss teaches you to be that way, but it's not right.
So there's no boss.
Oh, right, Liz Morrill. That's what you guys call walking, is following me around. You call me a mark, you follow me around.
I've never seen you.
I was at the staircase before you got here. You said no.
No, and very nicely I said, would you mind going over there because they're going to be all...
You said that after the fact. First you said no. And you were back there and I was right here. No. And I'm like, you don't even know if I'm going to ring the doorbell. You don't know who I am. Yeah, you sit there, but you don't live there.
Yeah, but I know you don't live there.
Right, I didn't say I live there. I could be visiting people. There's 3 apartments in this building.
Yeah, well, you're not visiting anyone.
Well, how do you know that? You don't know. I used to live right here at 17th and 7th. There's a lot of people in this neighborhood I know. You see what I'm saying, sir? And you just admitted that you don't actually live there.
So what are you going to do?
Well, you're lying is what I'm saying. You're not a good person. You followed me here. You got these sweet little doggies. Yes, you did.
Honey, I came from around the block.
You saw me at Sabon, you said.
I saw you when I was going into...
And that was a while ago. That was like 10, 15 minutes ago that I was there trying to download an app, and it didn't work. So now I came to sit on the staircase and mind my own business. You tell me not to sit here. And I could tell you were being racial, and then you turned around and called me a black thing. I'm a black human being, and I'm proud. I'm not in your face, and I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
Well, then I will leave.
See? Racist. And how are you going to be gay? A lot of gay men are racist in New York. The gay white guys.
So now you're a racist.
No, a lot of gay men are racist. Why is that? You shouldn't be racist. You went through a lot of struggles that we went through. You're a hypocrite. And y'all, the racist ones are racist against Asian people specifically, not even black people. So I know what I'm talking about. Stop stalking me for money.
Stalking you for money?
You know you stalked me here. And then lied and said he lived there. He thought I was going to believe him because he's white. All these black people living in this neighborhood. Wow. Stop telling lies, liar. And stop stalking me. You got out of a car with those dogs. You don't even live around here, you loser. I've been saying that for the longest. They drive them around. They know that I love pets, the stalkers. They know that I love dogs. Dogs love me. So they drive them around and they jump out when they see me going somewhere. They saw me standing. They watch me. There's so many of them, you wouldn't even believe it. I'm standing in front of Sabon, which is a soap shop. And I'm thinking, oh, here comes Christmas. And I'm looking to see what I want to get. Prayerfully, I'll be in my apartment by then. And if I get anybody any gifts, that would be a good thing to do. And actually now, maybe in the next little while will be a good time to buy some stuff. I'm just thinking and looking at the stuff. He's going to tell me, no, 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 no. So he's back here, right? And I'm up there at the railing. And I go to sit down. And then he's telling me, no, 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 no. Because the dogs are going to jump. First he said, no, 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 no. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to sit here. I'm trying to download something. Well, you can't sit here because the dogs will jump all over you. And blah, 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 blah. Right? So if he says that. First he said, when I said, sir, like, you acting like I'm doing something wrong. He said, oh, don't play that race card with me because that won't work with me. I can see that he's gay, right? But that doesn't mean that he's not going to be racist. In New York, I've encountered a lot, unfortunately, of Caucasian gay racist guys, and I just don't get it. They go through a lot of struggles, and people of all ethnicities support them. So I don't know why they're like that, but I know that but there's not everybody. And that's why I said, it's a lot to me is almost any amount of people, because when you go through struggles, you shouldn't be like that. So even if it's just 10%, that's a lot to me for them to be saying things. I've heard them do that before, like when Obama became president, and I lived right around here, and it's their president, and so anyway, that's a separate issue. But he himself has chosen to be a racist, right? And he said what he said to me. And then he turned around and said black bitch and all this stuff. He was saying that he lived here. He does not live on the staircase. The stalkers do whatever I do. So I sometimes will sit on a stoop and I'm on my phone sending a tweet or whatever. I go through struggles every day because they're following me, and I try to get away from them. I hid in Macy's for like 5 hours today. I hid in a dressing room, okay? Hiding from them. My stomach churning. I'm feeling like I'm going to throw up. Hiding from Liz and Aaron Morrill's people. I'm tired of being stalked and bullied by these people. I'm tired. That man followed me, and he follows me around all the time, but I never spoke to him before. And then the girl, this girl in Macy's also was following me around the store when I came out of the dressing room, and I was coming off the 827, and then she followed me. I zigzagged through the kids' clothing. She was mad zigzagging. So why did she get off on 7, right? And why is she in the clothing area for kids? And so I turned and I went to go down the staircase to 6, and that's when she turned and followed me. And I said, I hope you're not going to be following me. So then I went down the stairs, running down the stairs, and I ran to the bathroom, and she followed me to the bathroom. She had clothes in her hand. She was dropping them as she was going down the escalator. Then she pretended to be security, but I guarantee you she was not security. She had on regular clothes. And security at Macy's, they wear uniforms. I don't even think they have plain clothes. I do think Macy's security needs to be a lot stronger. It's a little lax if you ask me, okay? But, only because I pointed out stuff to them before that I thought was odd, and they just don't seem to care. So I went to the bathroom, and then I hear the girl, she's acting like she's on a walkie-talkie. She could have been on like a speakerphone for all I know. But she was like, I need you to stay on 8. That's the floor I was on. And she's like, she's here. She's in the bathroom. I said, are you talking about me? Like that. Then she got quiet. I said, are you talking about me? Right? So then she got real quiet. I finished using the bathroom, washed my hands, came out. I said, let me get my phone ready, like that. And I knew she was going to be gone when I came out. I shouldn't have said, let me get my phone ready. And she was gone. So this is what I go through all day. They follow me all day. They have people like this. They hired hundreds of these losers to follow me around. This is one of them right here. And then they walk up and down the street like they're just on their phones. They're just minding their business. No, they're texting. She's sitting on the staircase. She's doing this. She's doing that. Oh, she just went and got on the bus. Oh, this, that, and the other. And so then on top of that, the DHS police at the shelter they're forcing me to go to when I should be in my apartment now that I've had my voucher for the longest, and they didn't even inform me. But still, I found out in June I should have moved by now, okay? So they're my stalker wants me on the street. Liz and Aaron Morrill, Morrill of Jersey City, New Jersey, want me on the street. They have people following me, and that guy followed me. Then he told me no, sit here, because he must have been thinking he wanted to sit here. And I'm like, I'm downloading an app for work, like, okay. But then the stuff that he said to me was out of pocket, out of control. You black bitch, all this stuff. Like, and I never called him anything. The only thing I said was, it's amazing to me how many gay men in New York, and that's very specific, gay. There's a lot of gay white guys. I don't know how many, but I was really surprised to see racism coming from them. And then just ask Asian men. They say they get a lot of racism. Asian gay men, that they get a lot of racism directed at them. And I guess I'm too naive. I was really shocked the first time that I really experienced that from them, because they go through so many struggles, and there's plenty of gay men who are nowhere near racist, that are white or black or whatever. So any ethnicity. So I'm not saying that all. It's just in New York, every time I hear something racist from a gay man, not every well, yeah, like the majority of the time, and I call it out on everybody. If there is a black guy who's gay and he says something racist, I'll call it out on them too. It has no place in America and in New York City, and people want to be that way, so you just have to stand up against it. You can't make it seem like it's okay or like it's funny or whatever it is they said, or it's harmless. It's not. It puts negative ideas in people's heads. It makes them want to harm them. And he should know better. Gay men have gone through a whole lot of crap. Gay men, trans, and men and women. So anyway, the other thing I want to tell you that they do. Now, this might not be that at all, okay? But it just reminded me. Oh, look at the little fan. Oh, the baby has a little fan in its carriage. They will come out with their kids, or somebody's kids, and stand around, and it's just ridiculous. One guy did that on Fifth Avenue, and I thought he looked shady, and then he's on the phone talking about the mark has arrived, go. Like he's James Bond or something. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this off here. I really hope that somebody investigates Liz and Aaron Morrill. Also, I really need a lot of prayer, because I have nowhere to go. My stalker wants me on the street, and they kept paying people to just how could they kick me out of the shelter, the drop-in center I was in for 2 years? 2 years, and then and even one of the guards from there said, you should not have left that place without an apartment. That's ridiculous. You did your time in that place. You should have a place. So now I'm sitting outside trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do tonight. I'm worried for my safety. The stalkers were walking by me, laughing and talking about it's going to go down tonight and all that stuff. They're probably going to try to mug me or something. So please pray for me.